Hey, welcome back to Tolan's Tactical Tales. T3, like, share, subscribe. You know how that works. It is December something or other, like 20th or 8th, 19th. I don't know, something like that. It's before Christmas, but right before Christmas. So, something a little different tonight. I already cooked the thing. We're going to see what it turned out like. So, I made a prime rib roast. My hands are dirty. So, we're about to take it out of the oven and see what it looks like, because I haven't seen it. Because the way you cook it on this particular recipe is you put it in the oven for some time, I don't know, a minute or something. And you put the oven on the hot hot as it gets. You put it in there, you bake it, cook whatever, right? Words are hard tonight. It's, I don't know, 8, almost 9 o'clock at night. And then you have to leave the door shut for 2 hours. So you cook it, you turn the oven off, and you leave it, and you let it cook / rest / sit. So we're about to find out, see if it worked. So it'll be a mystery to all of us. And so I had to leave the house because when I turned the oven off, I almost opened the door, and then that ruins everything. So you got to keep it shut for some kind of, there's math. I don't know. We're not doing math. So I just got back from eating some, bar food. Let's put it that way. I'm over 21. I can go to the bar, make good choices, people, right? Well, be responsible. Okay. I didn't drink and drive, if that's what you're thinking. I just had some gross food and, like normal. Kind of like my food, only better. All right, here we go. What do I need to do? Oh, here's what we did. We have a roast beef prime rib. We have salt and pepper. We have butter and then some sea salt because I had to get more salt on it. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to set it right here, and then we're going to slice it. Yeah, I know. And really, that's the plan. So it should be cool enough, but I'm going to wear oven mitts or something. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good in my house right now. It looks good. I'm going to hold that up. Yep, roast beast. Right there. It's got a whole bunch of dripping juices in the bottom of the pan. And I'm going to set it down carefully so I won't spill it. I don't know if it's hot anymore, but it feels warm, so that's good. Okay, now it's bone in. I forgot that. Oh, by the way, I cleaned the oven. I'd show you, but then it'd be moving around and you get all seasick. So, yeah, I'm still wearing my jacket. I didn't even stop. I went in, grabbed the tripod, threw the camera on, boom, dynamite. Here we go. It's going to be fun. Can you see it? I think you can. I think you can. It's right there. Now, should I take it out and cut it, or cut it in the pan? I'll take it out, you're right. I think that's probably the best way to do it. It's warm, but it's not hot. It's just warm. Man, that looks good. See that? All right. Get a knife. Not the biggest one I have. Well, the biggest one? Oh, no, never mind. We'll use this one. It's clean. It's not sharp. That's not sharp. You need a sharp knife. That'll work. Okay, I'm just going to slice off a little bit of the end here. We'll see how it turns out. I'll show it to you. I'm right there with you. I'm hoping it's going to be good too. Hey, Ben. Good to see you. I know. Oh, man. It looks nice and deliciously pink, but done. There's probably can you see? Yeah. There's probably a meat thermometer machine that goes in there to let you know if it's done or not, but just by the look of it, I'm just going to bring that out so you can see. That's kind of the end. We're gonna taste that for safety. Taste it. And then I'll show you it's a little juicy and dripping. Yeah. Put back in the pan. Yep. Just put it back in the pan and put that whole thing in the fridge. and let it cool off, and then I'll eat on that for a couple of minutes, a day, or who knows. Probably a while, actually. It's a lot of meat. And it's just me. It was 6.27 pounds, rough numbers. And don't do what I do. Remember the waiver. Circle back, let's pause. Watch the waiver video. Okay. But just for fun, I'll give you the basic idea of what it is. Because I'm going to tell you the recipe this time. I know. Crazy idea. 6.27 pounds, prime rib, bone in. Turn the oven on to 500 degrees. Hot as it gets. All the way up. Crank it up to 11. Rip off the knob. The way I normally cook. Once that comes to temperature, make sure the meat's about room temperature, or it's not cold, because that affects how it cooks in the middle. If I had a thermometer, I don't know, I wouldn't know how to use it, doesn't matter. But then you times the number of pounds by 5 minutes per pound, and then round up to the nearest pound and add 1 minute. So in this case, it was 6.27 pounds. So we put it in for some amount of time, round it up to the minute, and then open the oven and put it. The minute is so when you open the oven and the heat comes out, it'll catch back up and it'll math out. Then set the timer for that amount of time. When the timer goes off, don't open the door. Just leave it shut. I know, that's why I left the house, right? Because there's no way I'm not going, oh, looks good, and then, oh, it's ruined. It's ruined. Right? It's ruined. So that was however much time it was. And then when I came in the kitchen to turn the timer off, I almost opened the door. I mean, it was just like reaching for, like, no! And I stopped. Whew, lucky on that one. And then I put on a jacket and went out and went shopping and got food and killed 2 hours, basically. So I could come back to show you guys when we opened it up. And I just walked in the door, through the camera of the tripod, hit go, and here we are. So I was trying to get one in before Christmas. I hope it's a good one. It wasn't going to be long. It's just going to be fun. And it was the perfect time, right? Because it's a prime rib. I got this thing today. I let it rest. I let it sit out. Let it not heat up, but want it to be room temperature. It was pretty close to that. And it looks amazing. I'm just kind of salivating, getting ready to try it. We're going to add a little bit of horseradish sauce, because I like horseradish. So we'll add a little bit of that. We'll get a silverware out of the you know, whatever you call that. Get it out of the dishwasher. That'll be good. Get a steak knife. I do have a steak knife. All right. So we're gonna add a little horseradish sauce. Now sometimes people cut that with sour cream, I think. Nah, it's fine. It's just horseradish. Put that back in there. And then for our, for medical reasons, we'll get a big piece of that. Pull horseradish on it. Right. Show you the bite. And there's the bite. And that's the bite. Oh man. Yep, that worked. And a little salt, a little pepper. Not much. Doesn't need much. Oh, I forgot a huge part. Before you put it in the oven, get a couple of sticks of butter and rub the butter all over the outside of it. Just cover that thing, just smother it in butter, and then that way the salt and the pepper sticks to that. You put it in the oven, it all melts down, makes an amazing meal. Like, I completely forgot about the butter. Butter makes it better, right? Well, bacon would have also made it better too, but I think it's pretty good. And prime rib, although it might be something I shouldn't say, you probably don't need to add bacon to prime rib. You could. Yeah. Just get a piece of that. A good fat that's, yeah, let's get a piece of that right there. The best part. Fat is flavor. Yeah, it's totally good for you. Right. Let's see. This could take a while, so. It's medium rare. Maybe slightly hedged into a little more medium than rare, but realistic. It's medium rare. It's that perfect pink color that you want. And again, if I can cut a piece of that off and then just sear it in the frying pan and eat on that for a couple of days probably on that one. How you been? We already covered that. You're good. It's Christmas. If I don't see you before, Merry Christmas and maybe even a Happy New Year. So thanks, and remember, be safe out there.